Hello everybody, I have a brand new OPGG/coaching video for you guys today. First, let's look at your win rates on champions in general. It looks like you play a decent amount of ranked games to get to where you want to be or where you should be. What I will say is you need to cut down your champion pool a little bit. It looks like you're primarily top lane and jungle main. So if you're going to be a top lane and jungle main, whenever you get support, you want to play the same support. It looks like you play a couple different supports. Might want to cut that down to one or two. Same with mid lane. If you ever get mid lane, you're going to want to pick the same one. You can't play every role and have many different champions for every role. It's just not realistic. So what I will say for your top laner, you need to drop Aatrox. He's wasting your time. It's not worth playing 147 games to have a 50% win rate. It's just, he's also not a very good champion in general. He's not an amazing early, mid, or late game. He's just a bit of a dead weight. I would say focus on your Lowy and study up on her. You need to stop taking Ghost with her. That's a complete waste. Flash sets up a lot of plays for her. She can just flash in, dash, and ult, and she can fuck people up that way. You should probably also drop Volibear. He's a pretty garbage champ in my opinion. And for now, you should scrap Warwick and Sejuani until you learn how to play them better. For right now, today, just stick with Skarner and Lowy. And if you get autofilled support, you can go Soraka. Other than that, stay away from everything else for now until you learn it. The first thing to notice is that you're a lot better going off with Hunter's Talisman rather than Hunter's Machete. The Hunter's Machete, it seems like a good idea because like, oh, I'm doing a lot of auto attacks, but it's the same concept with Rammus. Taking Hunter's Talisman will keep you a lot healthier in the jungler and will overall speed up your clears as a whole. For example, if you're doing a solo target camp, like let's say red buff, blue buff, Gromp, then sure, Hunter's Machete is going to be a little bit better. But for your Raptor camps, your Wolf camps, and your Krugs, it's going to be a lot better to have Hunter's Talisman. You get a lot more healing from it because your Q will proc it to everything it hit. And then taking the Refillable Potion is fine. Overall, your items you're rushing look fine. Getting Stalker's Blade boots and Control Word is a smart choice. Going straight into Cinderhulk, very good pick. I don't know how I feel about boots of mobility, especially since you're taking movement speed quints. It feels a little bit wasted. What I would say in the future, try to go movement speed quints whenever you want to take Merc Treads or Tabbies. Whenever you don't want to take boots of mobility, then you can take movement speed quints. Because when you take boots of mobility, it's really wasting your movement speed quints. You're already faster than 99% of the people on the Rift with boots of mobility. So you don't even need these movement speed quints. It's just wasted. So like I said, if you're going to take boots of mobility, don't take these movement speed quints. And if you're going to take the movement speed quints, don't take the boots of mobility and go for like Tabbies or Mercs. Alright, and then it looks like you're going straight into Sheen, which is great after your Cinderhulk. You're going for Iceborne Gauntlets. I like that. A lot of Skarner players will be greedy and go for Trinity Force, but the Gauntlets are a lot cheaper, and overall I feel better, especially if the enemy team has a lot of AD, and it looks like they have a solid amount of AD. They have also a decent mix of AP, so it'll be an okay choice. And then you go for your Righteous Glory. Once again, you're wasting a lot of movement speed. If you're going to get all these movement speed items, you don't need to waste it on your quints. It's going to overall hurt your clears. Going for Gargoyle Stoneplay, I'm honestly fine with that into Warmog. Personally, I would like to see a Thornmail in there, but overall, this build is fairly solid. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with your skill order. You miss out on a lot of damage starting E. I will say that starting E isn't the worst as long as you're starting at red or blue. It's also good for invades. The thing is if you're going to start E, you cannot start your Raptors or do anything else. Starting Raptors is usually a viable choice on Skarner, especially if you get a leash, but not if you start E. Overall, I would highly suggest you starting Q, then going W if you're going to do a single target camp, or going E if you're doing a multi-target camp. For example, if you do red into Raptors, you'd want to go QE. If you're doing blue into Gromp, you would want to go QW. If you feel like you like your current order and it's doing really well for you, you can stick with it. But when you feel like trying something else, try this skill order, runes and masteries. I think you'll really like them a lot. For your runes, once again, I'm not a huge fan of movement speed quints, but they're totally fine as long as you don't take boots of mobility. You could probably get away with going 9 scaling health per level on Skarner, to be honest. If the enemy team has a lot of AP, consider going scaling MR on your blues instead of attack speed, and run the runes and masteries that I mentioned right here, because overall this page is decent, but it's not good against an enemy AP team. For your Masteries, I don't really understand the Stoneborn Pact. It only really works off of your E, so it's overall kind of wasted. You would be better off going for Courage of the Colossus. It's going to make you tankier. It's going to help you in 1v1s. Stoneborn Pact won't help you in 1v1s whatsoever. And another thing you should also try is going Fervor of Battle whenever you have a very tanky team. A lot of really good Skarner players do it. Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say about Runes, Masteries, and items. One last final note I want to leave you with. I'm not going to hate on you for trying to main Skarner or get good with him. You clearly have a decent understanding of him, otherwise you wouldn't have the 64% win rate. One thing I will say is that the best Skarners that there are in NA mostly play 3v3. Skarner is very OP in 3v3s because his ultimate can completely take out a third of the enemy team instantly and without missing. That's why Skarner is so strong in 3v3s. In 5v5s, he's still a good pick, he's just not a great pick. Alright, let's get into the gameplay. Starting off, you're taking the Hunter's Machete. Like I said, going Talisman on Skarner is overall a lot better. It'll keep you healthier in Jungler, and that way you won't have to take attack speed blues every time. It'll just overall help you out a lot. So you're going to go in for the invade with Blitzcrank. I like it. In this case, starting E is a really good idea. It'll give you a slow and a stun, so no beef here. You're going to ward the bush, which is good. Blitzcrank lands hook. You land E, you stun, and you get the kill. Honestly, the jungler getting the kill is probably the best thing early game, because that way you can easily snowball other lanes, and if the enemy jungler comes, it won't matter since you are ahead. One thing I would suggest right now is backing. As long as, hear me out, as long as you're right here at the 120 mark and start moving, you'll get to your buff in time. You'll get here at like 137, so you'll be fine. You just don't want to be here any later than 120. So honestly, I would back right now and get Talisman. But you decide that you don't want to mess around with any of that, and you're just going to get a classic leash. The thing is, you're taking a lot of damage. You didn't get a very good leash, to be honest. Kind of whatever. So now, of course, take your Q. So here's how it should look. So you should have been using your Q the whole time. And now when you walk up here, your E should be up because you should have just gotten your E. You should auto attack the first one, right? So you just hit the first one. You should have your E since you just took it level 2. And then you hit every single one of them with your E. Just line it up, hit every single one. This will damage them, slow them, and also you can just attack the little ones. It'll reduce the cooldown on your E, and you'll be damaging all of them at once with your Q. So you want to essentially kill the little ones first, since you're applying your E to all of them. So you smite it, you kill them, and we're not making fast work of it, but we're doing decent. We do smite the big raptor, which is good. You always want to smite your second camp. It's good saving your smite there. You do want to go straight for your blue because you don't know where Lee Sin is. So right now it's a little bit risky. Pulled into bush, which is great. Attacking it. Okay. That was fine. Walking back to get your wolves wasn't that big of a deal. Right now, the vision is fucked up and it won't show me your spire. Hold on, let me... Dude, I don't know, man. It's just fucked up. Like, I know what you're doing right now. So anyways, your spire's like right here. And it's hitting you with the tip, so you were smart to drag your Gromp down because now you're getting bonus attack speed since you're standing within inside the circle. I guess the replay's fucking retarded, but I know you're inside your circle right now, so it's whatever. You pulled it out a little bit too far. You got to find the happy spot right there. So we do still get Gromp. Pull this out. Unfortunately, Lee Sin has already gotten the little turd in the middle, the scuttle. Mid lane is honestly a really easy gank. When you're over here, tell Pantheon not to push because you can easily kill TF with Pantheon. It looks like TF's lane is pushing, but TF's low on mana, so he might actually back. You're not really in a position to invade right now. You don't know where Lee Sin is, and you know he's probably gotten his red and done his raptor. So you invading right now, there's nothing for you to get. The only thing you could possibly hope for is Lee Sin to be almost dead and you kill him, but that's very unlikely. You'd be better off right now. What I would personally do, I would try to gank TF, to be honest, and then come down here, take Scuttle. Try to gank bot. If that doesn't work out, I take these. Okay, let's get your gold. Oh, you have decent gold. You could honestly back. Okay, so you see Lee Sin. At this point, dude, you can't do anything to him. Let's be honest. I wouldn't go for that. So you got the thing. Taking that gold's fine, but I would just leave at this point. So you walk up. Now you're in a smite fight with the Lee Sin. That's never a good situation to be in, because with his Q, he can pretty much outsmite you every time. So now Maokai's disappeared. Look. So TF already had a pushing lane, right? So you could have, first of all, ganked. But so now TF is over here. Top lane's disappeared. So now you're in a bit of a bad spot. See what you do. You stun him. You're running. Lee Sin is a little low on health, so it's not like you can really chase. TF does come in. TF low on mana. And you go down. Overall, taking this was fine. Coming in here was greedy because you knew Lee Sin was already here, so you could assume that his red and raptors were already gone, so there's not much to take. Just unfortunate. Let's go back on you. You got your items, which is good. See, you did that right. You had your E up. This is what I wanted at the very beginning. This is why you're supposed to start Q. So, oh fuck, how did I miss that again? So this is what I wanted from the very beginning. This is why you're supposed to start Q. You hit every single one with your E, which is really good. And now you're hitting all of them. You're activating your Q. You did it again. That's good. That's a solid clear, man. That's what it should look like. That's really good. Take Scuttle. Taking Scuttle is really easy since you got the stun. Also, you're inside your Spire right now, so you're getting free mana and free attack speed. Pop the plants. I like it. You want to take away vision. One thing I will say, if you don't want the enemies to know where you are, don't use it like that. Because when you pushed it here, look, the turret saw it. So if they're looking on their minimap, they know if someone's right here, so they're going to back off. If you do want to do that, angle it a little bit more right here so it doesn't quite hit a turret. So if you push it just slightly over, it won't hit this one or this one. Or if you want to be completely safe, just take it and knock it towards your side and none of them will see it. You speed up, you see Lee Sin. Honestly, you can't kill him. He's already in the bush, just let him be. Gotta know your damage output. You're not a bursty champion. Unless you have your ult, you need a long period of time to kill somebody. See, right here, this isn't a really good point to go in for the gank. Blitzcrank's too far back. Honestly, one thing you might have wanted to try, because you just used your sweeper, right? You know this isn't warded. I would have liked to see you walk up to this plant, hit it, and just take in Dragon. That would have been really cool. And use it. You even have flash, so if they come to fuck with you, worst case scenario, you can flash out. They stun on Sona, that's good. Blitzcrank get the hook. Blitzcrank didn't flash, so this is what should have happened. You land slow on Sona. It's good. And you get the stun. At this point, Blitzcrank should flash hook and it's a kill. But he doesn't. He waits. He's greedy. He doesn't use flash and Sona gets away. You're pretty low. Looks like your red's going to be up soon though. Yeah, I'd stay and get your red. You don't want Lee Sin to take your shit. They're going to get our red. Up to full clear. Pull Gromp. Good job pulling Gromp to get the attack speed and mana. Pull. Don't be greedy, dude. Just pull the blue buff into the bush. You don't know if it's warded. Gotta play it safe. You can't really gank this right now. You don't know where Lee Sin is. TF's missing. He has ult. I would avoid ganking right now, and I would try to counter gank. Because if you gank a lane without knowing where TF is, you're probably going to get fucked. So right here, Graves is pushing towards Maokai, so I wouldn't even touch this. If Maokai's stupid, he's going to try to take this. He's going to try to take your ward. So you can only kill him if he tries to take your ward, basically. See what happens. TF comes in on you like a dumbass. Pull him into the bush, which is good. Flash, solid plays all around. Good. Lee Sin. Oh, shit, dude. Nice. Okay, now let's think. Let's go back and look at Lee Sin real quick. Lee Sin has red and blue buff. So he has red and blue buff, so there's no point in going over here. And there's no point in going over here. So think about that. Whenever you're fighting the enemy jungler, look at what buffs he has. And it'll help you to figure out where he's been. Right now, this very point in time, fuck the Scuttle, dude. Scuttle isn't going to give you shit. Go straight for Dragon. You need to take that objective. See, you took Scuttle and you took Raptors when you should have been getting Dragon. Flame Drake is too valuable to not get. You are getting, what I will say, it was smart that you stayed. After you took Raptors, you got ward in the bush, which is good. You came over here, blew his plant, and now you're taking his shit. This isn't that bad of a trade. Overall, Flame Drake would have been better, but it's whatever, dude. This is still solid. I'm glad you didn't just go back into your own jungle and farm it, because that would have been super wasted. Good gank on Maokai. I don't know why he's wandering around aimlessly. I would have chased him down. So you guys still get the kill. Let me show you what you should have done. So you're going back. You're not really expecting anything. You're getting pinged at Maokai's over here. He's wandering around like a dumbass. I'll show you what you did wrong. Why throw out your E so early? You have red buff, and he has to walk through you. Even if he flashes, he's still within range. Save your E till after he flashes. Or just start auto-attacking to get your red buff slow on him and then land your stun. Because right now he could potentially flash it and get away. So I'll just walk up, start auto-attacking him. So this is good. So you should have been just auto-attacking him and then he would have been fucked. For some reason he started walking this way. Get the auto. He's going to flash. Keep chasing him, dude. By the time you're right here, by the time you're in turret range, the red buff will have worn off on him, and he won't be taking turret damage. You need to chase his ass down. Luckily, Graves blows his flash, auto, ult, gets the kill. Remember, you have movement speed, Quint, so you can chase people down. Like, granted, he would have been over here, and you would have been over here, but you could have finished chasing him down. You need to get back, dude. You got a lot of gold. Okay, I like this buy. Overall, getting Cinderhulk most important. You got your Sheen, which is second most important. You went for boots and mobility. I'm not a huge fan of it. The enemy team has a fairly strong front line with the Maokai Lee Sin. I would have liked to see you go for tabbies personally because they have so many auto attacks. But you do you. You guys did get Dragon. No, they got Dragon. Shit, yeah. One thing to keep in mind, if you dick around top lane for too long, like let's say they see you, and then you're fighting Maokai and they still see you, they're going to take Dragon like 9 out of 10 times unless they suck. So one thing to keep in mind, you got to decide, would you rather have a kill or a Dragon sometimes? Alright, good. You landed E on all of them. You're auto-attacking each one to get the extra cooldown off of your E. I like it. Qs. It's all clear. Good shit. Take the Spire, break pinks. What do we have? We don't have flash. We do have ult. Just land your E, yeah, that's good. Solid plays, dude. You did good holding on to your E and then using your ult. Oh, dude. Yeah. Whenever you're attacking turrets and you have a Sheen, a Lich Bane, or a Frozen Gauntlet, be using spells when you're attacking it. Like, be using your Q right now, because every time you use a spell, it'll empower your next auto attack doing more damage to even turrets. So use your Qs right now and it'll help you break the turret, man. Breaking Turrets 101, brought to you by KingStix. We're sweeping down through here. We just killed these Sin, so it's fine. Personally, after you saw his blue buff, I would have gone straight for blue. I wouldn't fuck around with wolves. I don't think you're going to get blue buff now. Yep. You gave up blue buff for wolves, man. You got to choose your battles. You can't always have two lollipops. Sometimes you just got to pick the bigger lollipop. Oh, wow. You still got it. I'm impressed. I'm glad your bot lane backed you up on that one. So, and lower elo, sometimes when there's a buff, your bot lane will just be like fucking farming, not even giving a shit. So I'm glad they helped you out. Taking Scuttle's good. You're also inside your Spire, so you're doing it fast. Gonna get red buff. Your ultimate and flash are up. You need to be looking for a play right now. You should go mid right about now. I know his turret's gone, but try to get a kill mid and then take the only objective on the map pretty much, which is the Rift Herald. So yeah, you're coming mid. It's good. Pantheon ult in. Pantheon's pretty good. Alright, I don't like that play. I don't think I do. So you see Sona. Okay, she lands Ghost, so you knew you weren't going to get her. So you flash. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what's going on here. So you flash grab Sona. You need to be very careful. So now you're already in front of her. She wants to get away from you. She wants to go over here because your teammates are right here. So her only escape is over here towards her base. Just auto attack her with your red buff, dog. Use that slow. You throw out your E so soon. When you have these slows from your red buff, don't throw out your E that soon because you don't know where they're going to go. So Sona does get away, fortunately. For some reason my camera isn't following you. We see him, we land E. I'll tell you why that was a good one. Even though you hadn't slowed him yet with your red buff and hadn't chased him down, I'll tell you why this is good. He's right here. You threw it in a way that even if he goes this direction, it'll still probably nip him. And he can't dodge this way because there's a fucking wall in his way. So you send it right here. So if he runs this way, he'll still get hit. The only way he could possibly dodge it if he cuts really hard right here, but then it'll make it hard for him to run away. So overall, good land. You're gonna land stun. Turn on Lee Sin. They've blown ults, dude. You gotta go back on the Lee Sin. I wouldn't go any deeper. Out of position, you're Dunsky. Drake is up. You need to sell your level 10, dog. You need to get your Oracle lens as soon as you can, and you should have gotten in that level 9. Especially since Dragon's up, you want to get it right now so you can get it as soon as possible. You do have a pink ward, which is good. The enemy team has 2 Infernal drinks. This is bad news. 2 Infernals is pretty tough. Good, you're dragging it towards your Spire. You're getting attack speed. Good. Solid. Herald is fine. You used your pink ward, so you're good. You need to really play around your fed people on your team. You're twitching your Pantheon. Don't be going in for 1v1s. You don't have the burst to really kill anybody. Play around your twitching Pantheon, dog. So you got the Spire. Out of position. Lee Sin did get a good ult off on you. Get the kill on Lee Sin. You barely die before redemption goes off. Hopefully your team can clean this up. Pantheon's done. Twitch comes in. Yeah. Especially if you're going to be taking Stoneborn Pack, which I don't necessarily approve of. You need to be really playing around your team. Less 1v1s, more team fighting. Your team does pull it out. Your Rift Herald's crushing top lane right now. Tough, man. Let's get back on you. I don't know why I'm watching Pantheon. Taking his blue. This is good. So whenever you see the enemy jungler on the opposite side of the map, instead of walking from here all the way up here and wasting your time, because they'll probably be gone by now, it's good to take his jungle on this side since he's over here. I like it. Take his Gromp, pull it in. You see, now you can see the Spire circle. It's right here. Taking it. There's no point in taking this right now unless you just need the gold really bad, because Dragon isn't even going to be up soon, so it's a waste. I think you're just looking for something to kill. You get the wolves, which is fine. It was a little risky going back in, but it's whatever. You need to be careful, man. You don't know when Twisted Fate's going to ult. It's going to a little bit of an overstay. Luckily, Twitch comes in the nick of time. Oh shit! I want to see that play one more time. So you flash, you get the Callista, which is good. Twitch comes in. Watch this. That was like 4 auto attack cancels in a row, dude. I have to watch that. I'm sorry, just one more time, dude. One more time. So, for any of you ADC mains out there or just ranged champions in general, a tip that I've learned from playing ADC, whenever you know you're about to lose vision because they're moving into the darkness or a bush, and you're starting an auto attack, don't actually auto attack. Just keep moving towards them, because Twitch has a slow on him right now with red buff. If he goes to start this next auto attack, it's not even going to go off because he's moving into the darkness, right? So you're actually falling further behind him. So you want to just keep running. He's slowed. Just keep running, and once you get more vision, then keep shooting him. Because right now, look. 1 auto attack missed. 2, 3. You just missed like 3 auto attacks. Like, because they kept getting canceled because he kept moving around this edgy darkness. Yeah, he gets the kill. He gets killed. Shit. Your team needs to back up. I don't know what they're doing. Oh man, that was sloppy. Brave shoots away Pantheon. Holy fuck. Yeah. You gotta play around your team. You're going a little bit too much 1v9. Blue buff. Dragon's about to be up. Hopefully you go for this one. See what you do. Land slow is good. Auto attack, great. Pull him towards Twitch. Don't drag him that close to Twitch, because now Lee Sin can ult him away. Put Lee Sin like right here and Twitch right here, but right here is in a good spot because you can just ult him away. TF ult, turn on him. Good choice. Whenever this happens and the fight's getting really messy, look on your minimap and see what's happening. So if you just looked at your minimap right now, you'd see there's shit going on over here. And you know you can't chase them because of this ult. So I'd just turn over here. Okay, Pantheon goes down. Look, you don't have any teammates with you. You just gotta back off. Play around the Twitch, my man. Gotta play around the Twitch ult. It'll save you. Okay, this is fine. You're setting up a front line. Twitch is going in Viz. Twitch never goes in. Your ult is up. You could even ult Lee Sin. That would be good as long as your team was with you. Oh, good hook by Blitz. You speed up. Great kill. I'm really pleased that you did not waste your ult on him. Using your ult on him would have been catastrophically bad. You guys get a great kill on Lee Sin. Your ultimate is up. You guys need to back up, wait on Twitch. Blitzcrank is going to go down. You have 2 options here. If you have faith in your ADC, walk right here. Get closer to the wall or move right here, because you need to build some distance from them to him, because his ultimate can reach him, but he doesn't want to be this close because they can jump him. See what you do. So you just go straight balls deep, take an aggro. Luckily, Lee Sin went for the grave, so Twitch is fine. You're in deep. Twitch is ulting, and they're fucked. Yeah. That was a solid engage on your part. I'm pleased with it. Once again, I would have liked to see you back it up a little bit closer to this wall, so when they were here and you were here, move a little bit closer this way to give Twitch a little bit more distance, but it was still well played. Yeah, dude, get that Infernal. You guys, if they get 3, you're going to be in some shit. Okay, you land ult on Lee Sin. Good choice. Glad you did not ult Maokai. Good prioritization. I love the Iceborne Gauntlets, by the way. Really solid. Dude, you're getting a lot of CS. You're up like 5 or 6 camps on Lee Sin. Taking his blue, I like it. You have vision, so it's safe. At this point, you need to be aware of what's going on. Twitch is top. Your team's kind of converging mid. What I would do, you don't have ult. You could honestly probably back right now, get some items. How much gold do you have? So you speed up. Sona's doing something. Slow. You get the kill. Ult. Nice. That was a really good pick, man. Your Moby boots and Righteous Glory are really doing a lot. The Moonspeed Quint's not so much, but I really like the Moby's Righteous Glory. Getting you some crazy picks. Twitch does go down. Pantheon ult. If you get the kill here, you should Baron. Alright. Definitely Baron 4 dead, including Lee Sin. This should be free. Epic voice crack. Let's see. Alright, looks like we picked up a Gargoyle Stone Plate, which I really like. It's going to allow you to get in there, take aggro, and tank for Twitch for a lot longer. Remember, you are the aggro machine / teamfight setter-upper. Don't go in 1v9. Wait till your teammates are relatively close to you, and then you can start taking aggro and setting up the fight in the way that you choose, because you have the Stone Plate. Pantheon ult, good speed up. I would drop E. I'd move a little bit closer and drop E at this angle. Moving about this way, because Callista is going to have to start moving this way if she wants to get away. You just flash on him. You don't give a fuck. You land E anyways. Get the kill. You still have ultimate. You guys just butchered them, man. You and Pantheon are just tearing him up. It was a smart move. I'm really glad you didn't stay down here and attack the turret. Good job moving in with your team here for the win. You realize you got him down and they're all dead, so. Well, 2. Wait, what's happening? Okay, I take it back. I take it back, man. Let me go back like 10 seconds. So at this point, you're right here. Look at your teammates. Pantheon's jerking it over here. He's not going to be there in time. They're all spawning in. You guys can't end it. Graves no mana. Twitch is dead. Twitch is honestly, even though his score doesn't look good, he's a backbone in your team in the sense of if he gets off an ult in team fight, it's game over. At this point, you should stay and just break turret. You got to realize you can't take Nexus. I didn't realize Twitch was dead. Alright, so you're going in. Look, they're all alive. You don't have any real damage to break Nexus. Need ADC. You get snared. You're all by yourself now. Gotta play around your ADC in this meta, my man. If you don't play around ADC in this meta, then you're not gonna win too many games. Get that second inhibitor, it's good. I'd take those raptors, yeah. Good taking a camp on your way out. Back with your Baron buff. Get some, what do we got? Got a lot of gold. We could finish that Knight's Vow. I think that's what that is. You don't need to be doing that right now. You have Baron buff. It's one thing to take their camps, but while you have Baron buff, coming down here and just farming your own jungle is kind of pointless, especially when your Twitch is alive. I understand you're probably waiting for Pantheon, but if you just play around Twitch, it doesn't matter if it's 4v5. You're taking your sweet time. Twitch is over here. Don't even go top. All of you go bot right now. These 2 inhibs are down. You can go bot. Just walk it in with your Baron buff and they can't stop you. Oh, you don't have Baron buff anymore. Well, you don't need Baron buff. These 2 inhibs are down. You guys could just walk this in and take turret. Walk that in. Play it safe. There's no point in being top since there's no inhibitor. You're doing more farming when you don't necessarily need to be. Dragon's about to be up. There's nothing wrong with taking enemy jungle camps, but when there's really important objectives on the map to take, and you already have two enemy inhibitors, you should probably take those. Twisted Fate just got fucked by Twitch. Weak land slow. You honestly, I don't think you can get her. You get Sona, which is good. Alright. Speed up grabber. Twitch ult's too devastating, they can't fight you. Kalista gets away, you go for Sona, which is a really smart choice. Pantheon ult. You don't get the Sona, unfortunately. Just gotta pill for Twitch at this point. Just hit the base. Oh man, that's brutal. You guys can't... What happened? Pantheon just went too deep. You guys were fighting without Blitzcrank and Pantheon went balls deep. Twitch's ult is down. Take Dragon and regroup. Yep. Yep. Like it. Since you're waiting, it's nothing wrong with taking jungle camps. Clear out these minions bot. You 5 should have honestly grouped bot a while ago after you got the second inhibitor. This game's dragging out really long. You guys should have ended this 28 minutes. Baron is up. Look at your team, dude. Look at your team, my man. Team's over here. More importantly, your Twitch is over here. You can't do Baron by yourself. Your team has too many different ideas at once. Twitch wants to farm over here. These guys want to push down mid while Baron's up. And you wanted to do Baron. You got to try to get your team on the same page. Hitting Maokai's fine. You can't really get to their back line. Oh, man. That was a good Quicksilver by Kalista. Twitch comes in from behind. That was a solid fight all around. That was fine. I'm glad you got that ult on Kalista and made her blow her QSS. Alright, I'm going to give you like three tips to sink in and let you work on. Number 1, I want you to try to get away from taking Stoneborn Pact. It doesn't really do you any good in 1v1s or most 2v2s. Especially on Skarner, you can only really use that off of your E. So work on your Masteries, dog. Secondly, I like your aggression in taking enemy jungle camps. You're being a good proactive jungler. But you need to, whenever you see the enemy jungler, look at what buffs he has. And if you see he has red buff, for example, you see he has red buff over here. There's no point in going over here. His red buff's gone. His raptors are probably gone. You have nothing to take. And since Skarner can't really 1v1 anyone because he can't burst him fast enough to kill him before they can get away, there's no point in going over there. Thirdly, in the mid and late game, play around your ADC. Ping your team to group. Like, ping a couple of times. Don't spam ping it. But if your ADC isn't there, try not to fight. You really got to play around your ADC. And that's honestly the most I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is KingStix, and I'll catch you next video.